Hello and welcome back to my Read Aloud channel for the reading of First Samuel and completing, hopefully, another chapter 6 um, today. So I found it interesting as the Ark of the Covenant is being moved, and it's kind of this age-old question. The Philistines are the ones who are asking, going to the what he said was the diviners and the people who they felt knew what to do because they it says if you return basically. Okay, so they went to the priests and the diviners. Yes, what shall we do with the ark of the Lord? Tell us how we should send it back to its place. Okay, it's been there for 7 months, it said, in their territory, and they wanted to know if there was a part after they told them what kind of how they should send it back, giving sending it with guilt offerings, that they should also see kind of what direction the animals take with it, because that will give them the indication if all this was happening because of the Ark of the Covenant of God, because of the God of the Israelites, or just by chance, right? And so I think that's just kind of like an age old question that we a lot of times feel that we need to answer. And I think that we'll see that God, He knows our humanness and He answers. So it says, so they did this. They took 2 such cows and hitched them to the cart and penned up their calves. They placed the ark of the Lord on the cart, and along with it the chest containing the gold rats and the models of the tumors. Then the cows went straight up toward Beth Shemesh, keeping on the road and lowing all the way. They did not turn to the right or to the left. The rulers of the Philistines followed them as far as the border of Beth Shemesh. Now, the people of Beth Shemesh were harvesting their wheat. Oh, let's see. It said, if it goes up, I'm going to go back because I thought he answered them, but it says, they told them, if it goes up to its own territory toward Beth Shemesh, then the Lord has brought this great disaster on us. But if it does not, then we will know that it was not his hand that struck us, but that it happened to us by chance. And it sounds like, yes, they went straight up toward Beth Shemesh, which indicates that it was God who had brought that on them. All right, the rulers of the Philistines followed them as far as the border of Beth Shemesh. Now the people of Beth Shemesh were harvesting their wheat in the valley, and when they looked up and saw the ark, they rejoiced at the sight. The cart came to the field of Joshua of Beth Shemesh, and there it stopped beside a large rock. The people chopped up the wood of the cart and sacrificed the cows as a burnt offering to the Lord. The Levites took down the ark of the Lord, together with the chest containing the gold objects, and placed them on the large rock. On that day, the people of Beth Shemesh offered burnt offerings and made sacrifices to the Lord. The 5 rulers of the Philistines saw all this and then returned that same day to Ekron. These are the gold tumors the Philistines sent as a guilt offering to the Lord, one each for Ashdod, Gaza, Ashkelon, Gath, and Ekron. And the number of the gold rats was according to the number of Philistine towns belonging to the 5 rulers. The fortified towns with their country villages. The large rock on which the Levites set the ark of the Lord is a witness to this day in the field of Joshua of Beth Shemesh. But God struck down some of the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh, putting 70 of them to death because they looked into the ark of the Lord. The people mourned because of the heavy blow the Lord had dealt them, and the people of Beth Shemesh asked, who can stand in the presence of the Lord, this holy God? To whom will the ark go up from here? Then they sent messengers to the people of Kiriath Jearim, saying, the Philistines have returned the ark of the Lord. Come down and take it up to your town. Okay, so the ark of the covenant of the Lord is traveling. Let's come back tomorrow. I will be trying to be as faithful as possible to keep reading daily into the next chapter 7, and I'm in chapter 11 myself in my personal reading time. So 7:11. See you tomorrow, and God bless you today.